this creek up. Came in here, there's a big low area. It's usually water. Usually holds water in here, but it's so dry. There's no water, but it is damp. So they've been browsing on some vegetation in that moist part of this. This is kind of like a big hole right here. It's a little bit low. There's a lot of browse. They've been browsing down low. There's a bunch of little pin oaks and water oaks and just various types of oaks in here. I've seen a lot of sign around the outskirts of this low area where all these little small young pin oaks and water oaks are. So I just found some droppings and a lot of tracks. I'm going to sit here this evening, see what we can see.
miles, turn left.
On a last minute notice, I got an invite from a friend to hunt some public ground. It was a great opportunity to put some boots on the ground in a new area that I'd never been to. Kind of do a little scouting, do a little hunting, and I'll hopefully be back here for the rut in December.
What's going on, y'all? Today I'm in Mississippi, but I'm not in South Mississippi. I'm in North Mississippi on some public ground. Came up here late last night. Got in a tree this morning. A buddy of mine has hunted a few areas up here, and he kind of just sent me in here. I would say blind, because I've never been in here before. Never even hunted this area of the state. But so I'm hunting a ditch. It comes off a small little creek. It's got a bunch of persimmons. Deer's been on these persimmons. I got in here a little late this morning. It was full moon last night. Got in here, it's 9:30. I just got set up. Probably gonna hunt till about noon. Hoping on this full moon a deer move late morning, midday. Looks like the pictures on the cameras is telling that story. Gonna shoot a doe if I see one. Pretty much just deer hunting. It's early season. A lot of tracks under these persimmons coming down this ditch. We're gonna see what we could do today. Stick around. Soybean field behind me. Sounds like they're unloading a combine or something. It's like really loud. It's not far away. The road's not far from here. I heard them pull off that road. It sounded like they unloaded a big track hoe or a combine or something, some piece of heavy equipment. I'm assuming they're about to combine these soybeans. I don't know if that's a bad thing or a good thing. Didn't see anything this morning. I'm in here on the edge of a thicket in a different area this evening. There's a bunch of white oaks in here. Kind of just winging it. It was kind of late getting in here. I just had to find a spot. And my buddy's not hunting too far from here. He's got a buck on camera, a couple of bucks he's hunting. So I'm kind of just hunting the edge of this thicket where all these white oaks are. I know there's some historical rubs in here. And the deer were on these white oaks last year. So, I don't know. I really don't know what to make of it. It's just one of those times where we're just going to have to sit and see what happens. And hope for the best. It's a beautiful area, a lot of big mature white oaks. Edge of a thicket, wind's good. Don't know. We're just going to have to make the best of it this evening. It's hot. I'm sweating. And the mosquitoes are bad.
weather turning warmer, we just didn't have much success. So I decided to head back to South Mississippi to hunt the spot where I'd seen the several does just a few days before.
Alright, I got up in here and got set up. This is the same little area I hunted about a week ago where I saw all the does at. I put a camera in here when I was in here, and I've been getting pictures from daylight on up till about 11:30. Mostly of just does, just feeding on these acorns in here. It says the area was kind of a little swampy area, but it's so dry, it's dried up. But there's a bunch of just green browse, I guess, because it's kind of moist here. It's not quite as dry as it is everywhere else. So there's a little bit of moisture in this ground. And the acorns have just been raining and deer have been tearing them up. So I got a picture of a couple of hogs moving through here also. So I haven't had any pictures of any bucks in this area. But just trying to get another doe before I head up to Kansas in about a week. So we're just going to sit here. I'm sitting here at about 11:30. Maybe we'll see something. It's pretty morning, calm, a little bit of south wind, and I think it's like mid to upper 40s. I'm not sure. It's a good morning though.
As you can see, this doe clearly jumped the string. That's a disadvantage of these small, agile deer on a long shot. At 28 yards, she almost completely ducked the arrow. Unfortunately, I had to knock another arrow as quick as possible. I can tell you the only thing I hate worse than spine shooting an animal is wounding one and not recovering one. But it is simply inevitable if you hunt long enough. Maybe a 30-yard shot on a young doe in this area is a little too far, especially on a calm, quiet morning like this. I'll definitely be considering this when the next opportunity presents itself. Well guys, that's 2 does down. There's a lot of does in this area. 2's definitely not going to hurt the population. Need to harvest some more, but she's a young doe, probably 2-year-old doe maybe. Oh, deer around this area aren't very big, they're kind of small. You look right here, you only got about 12 inches probably at the most in the vitals, so you just don't have a lot of area. You don't have a lot of room for error right there when you got a 12-foot vital area on these little deer, these little southern deer. But she's going to eat very good. Nice tender back strap, and probably grind her up. But I'm gonna get her out of here and get her in the freezer. Should be tasty, tasty.